Have you been looking for a job for the past few years? Most especially developer job. And no one have even called you. And even in fact, when they call you, they don't even get to invite you for any employment. Do you think something is wrong? I'm going to be showing you 5 reasons why you've not been employed for this period. But before we dive into it, let's go on a short break. Welcome back. My name is Noah Latoyi and welcome to 5 Minutes of Design and Code, where we discuss design, coding tips, career tips, and how you can get better. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about why you haven't been employed even though you've coded, like you've designed and coded so many things or so many times and you just can't get this job. Let's take a look at 5 reasons why nobody will employ you. First on my list is your ability of being desperate. You see, we make mistake oftentimes when we're looking for a job and we present ourselves to be so desperate that we even miss out the essence of looking for that job. We forget the reason why we even learn these skills. So if you're desperate, you're likely not to get this job because you're going to be rushing the process. And you know, when it comes to the technology job or coding job, the employment process is always slow, most especially when the employer is trying to be careful in order to hire you. So when you're desperate, you're likely to give an offer or say some things that you're not supposed to say, and that can be a red flag to the business owner or to the employer. So that can be a reason why you haven't gotten a job. So if you have to fix this, just make sure that you're not desperate. I know that so well. You might be in need of cash, you might be in need of something to just get yourself working, but that doesn't really worth you being desperate. So sometimes you need to just calm down and look at the opportunity before you and make your decision. So the truth is, if you're going to be employed, you're going to be employed. So don't let anybody run you over because you're currently looking for a job. If you're good and you're able to be patient, in fact, let me tell you, the employer would likely consider that approach. Now, moving to the next one, in fact, this one is very common. We oftentimes lie so much in our resume. Like, I wish I can just say this again. Like, we lie a lot in our resume. So we need to minimize, or you need to minimize how you customize your resume. In fact, when you're seeking for a job, make sure that your resume describes specifically what the job is requesting for. I oftentimes see applicants from several developers. Someone will tell you that you can code in Python, code in C++, code in Java, code in JavaScript. And I'm just like I will even look at the age and I'm like, are you serious? Like, this can't be real. In fact, if God bless you and you have all of this skill, why pour it outside? Like, why say it? You know, these are red signals that employers are always careful to hire this kind of people. So sometimes reduce your skill. I'm not saying underestimate yourself. However, I am saying that customize your CV in a reasonable way that a normal human being can understand that truly this person really obtained this skill. The next on my list is you're likely not to get a job when you fail to practice as a developer. You see, one thing with this job is that because it's trendy and you need to move with pace and the likes, employers want to see things you're doing almost every day. Now, we've made some videos on how you can actually get a job almost immediately, and if you check the description or the pop-up by the top of this video, you should be able to see a link that can link you to the video. You see, employers want to be able to see you do things almost every day. So if you don't practice and you're waiting for a job, you're likely not to get that job. So advise you going forward, keep practicing, keep building stuff so that you always have something to show at any point in time. The fourth on my list is you're likely not to get a job if you don't show yourself. Let me say it again. You're likely not to get a job if nobody knows you. Because the truth is that what are you trying to sell when people can't resonate with you. They don't even know what you can do, right? They don't even know whether if they trust you with that job, you'll be able to deliver. But you know, the mistake we make oftentimes is that we are so shy and we think some of the things we do are not worthy to be shared. See, the reality is that try as much as possible to share anything you were working on. In as well is your product, right? You do not have contract with any business owner not to share. If you do, that's an understanding that you can have with the brand and know what you should share. But if there are things you're practicing by yourself, please share almost everything. It will help you a lot. Now, the last but not the least is that try to make sure people remember you. How are you going to do this? See, the truth is, sometimes as developers, we get to help people a lot, either fix one problem or fix one bug or help somebody to just do one thing. Please, if they are not paying you, remind them that you are always available when there's an opportunity. Don't assume they know. Tell them when there's an opportunity they should always call you. You see, that thing sink in the brain. Because you can be helping somebody in your house, in your neighborhood, and you think, oh, this person knows. Don't assume. Specifically tell them, because sometimes people feel that you're all right. It's only you that you know that you're not fine. But please just stick it to their memory. Like, when you have an opportunity, call me. You see, this kind of thing always pop up when such people come across the opportunity, because you'll be the first person they are going to contact. Now, if you like this tip or you have any comment or any tip that I'm here to talk about in this very video, please just leave a comment and let's chat about it. If you like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media handles so that you'll be notified each time we release new tips like this. Until next time, I'll see you in the next one.